Thanks. I've had so many people message me. My thanks. I've had so many people message me. My God. People took them and ran like the wind. I've had so many people message me. My God. People took them and ran like the wind. So I got people took them and ran like the wind. So I got to find something else. People took them and ran like the wind. So I got to find something else. I'm telling you, I wanted why I wanted to me. It's relaxing for you guys. Find something. Lisa got to be too. I don't even know. Lisa's. I was reading up on her on Reddit tonight, and I'm not quite even sure what. Hi, Nash. Not even sure what about the Lisa story. I'm not quite even sure what. Hi, Nash. Not even sure what about the Lisa story. I feel like she is, and the thing is over the summer, she was taking a nosedive pretty quickly. Oh my God, the stock, son of a bitch. But stock, son of a bitch. But she's, I don't even know. Her nastiness lately and entitlement is probably worse than I've ever seen her. And she was bad over the summer. She was so bad. My kids would be like, Mom, what are you watching? I'm like, The Rackhead. And they're like, what? And back in believe it or not, I was an addict. I know WTF today, if anybody caught her crazy live. That girl's a hot mess. She was like, I don't believe Boss Lady was ever. She was like, I don't believe Boss Lady was ever an addict. She was like, I don't believe Boss Lady was ever an addict. Unfortunately, yes, I was. Addicts come in all shapes and sizes and demographics, and doesn't mean you had to have a horrible upbringing or horrible parents. Honestly, with all honesty, I will say, horrible upbringing or horrible parents. Honestly, with all honesty, I will say, or horrible parents, will say, going to prison, being in jail. Addicts are some of the most intelligent, extremely intelligent, creative people. Addicts are some of the most intelligent, extremely intelligent, creative people I think I've ever met in my life. I mean, I seen people, artists, oh my God, this one girl, she was a little blonde white girl. One night she started belting out, oh, what was she singing? Oh, Me and Bobby McGee by, oh my God, I got chills, got tears in my eyes. I was like, you got to be shitting me, Katie. And she's like, oh, I was always a singer. And unfortunately, her father passed away young. she was a trust fund baby. He owned an insurance company, and uh, she was at a party one night and tried H, and she was hooked. That was it. Beautiful girl. I mean, she looked like what's her name? Katherine Heigl, literally her twin. Just beautiful girl. So unbelievably talented. And I mean, I don't know. I heard she got married, had a couple children. One of her children, I think, will forever. I'm not sure what's wrong with. I mean, I don't know. I heard she got married, had a couple children. One of her children, I think, will forever. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He's in a wheel. One of her children, what's wrong with him? He's in a wheel. I think will forever. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. He's in a wheelchair. Um, so she looks like, I mean, last time I seen her on Facebook years ago when I had a Facebook. What's wrong with him? He's in a wheelchair. Um, so she looks like, I mean, last time I seen her on Facebook years ago when I had a Facebook. Facebook. It looked like she had settled down, but I don't know. Great parents, wonderful parents. You just, I don't know. But honestly, I mean, addicts are incredibly, but honestly, I mean, addicts are incredibly intelligent. What could, what, uh, what hidden talent, what could, uh, what hidden talent does she have that she's hiding under the guise of addiction, you know? Who knows? Maybe she's an artist. She's a, who knows? Who knows? I mean, she's a good manipulator, but it's kind of sad. I mean, even though, a lot of us cover her and talk about her, it's, even though, a lot of us cover her and talk about her, it's somebody's child. Even though, a lot of us cover her and talk about her, it's, it's somebody's child. All you can do is pray for her, and hopefully she'll, something will get a grip on her before the grip gets too, oh God, gets too, oh God. Honestly, it scares me every day. She's not doing too good. Oh, damn it. Plastic, I keep trying to cover this so it doesn't, she's not doing too good. Oh, damn it. Plastic, I keep trying to cover this so it doesn't, stuff doesn't, stuff doesn't stick to it. I definitely about the eviction. I definitely about the eviction. I mean, there's a reason why I don't believe it, but I have my reasoning. I mean, there's a reason why I don't believe it, but I have my reasoning. Oh, she was on. Oh, she was on. Oh, she did. Oh, is it? Sorry about that. Yeah. Um, yeah, I seen she was on earlier complaining about KB supposedly talking to Jess, which, and I'm not buying that either, because Jess was always pretty much, if she had something to say, she'd get on. She has an account. If Jess has something to say, she'll get on and say it. All right, I'm going to cut this. Um, and I don't know why she would trust this KB person. I don't trust this KB person only because she lied about, she supposedly talked to somebody that knows me, and his name was Ron. So yesterday, someone showed me the guy's page. Someone showed me the guy's page. So I messaged him and I said, "Excuse me, I don't know who you are or how you think you know me, but do tell. Do tell me how you supposedly know me. Even though I do live in a small town, I don't really talk to anybody." Huh. Okay. Hopefully it's better. Sorry, guys. Um, so what I did was I upped my internet to whatever the fastest speed is, but I have to go get a new Wi-Fi router, and I every time I go out, I just need to order one off Amazon and just I was just gonna go pick one up at Target, but I need to go. So I just turned off the Wi-Fi off my phone. Me and my son wanted to go to his dad's for a little bit and play his Xbox. He's got one here, but he has his Game Pass logged in at his dad's. So he wanted to go to his dad's for a little bit and play video games. Dad works midnight, so he was sleeping. So he was like, he can come here while you go to the grocery store. Just he's got to keep it down. He gets all hyped up. Anyway, so he went up there and played video games, and me and my daughter, of course, went to a TJ Maxx and got some groceries done. And but anyway, so yeah, I saw bits and pieces on here of Lisa just going off. I just don't get where she. And here's the thing: who gives a shit if you send her money and she outs you? Oh well, it's not like people are going to be like, "Oh, you awful human being! You sent a whole $2. We're going to publicly shame you." Who cares? Trust me, if I'd have sent her money, I'd be like, "Yep." I mean, I know somebody who sent her $3, but he don't give a shit. He's like, "Whatever, let her out me. I don't care." Like you're gonna sit on here, and it's so funny. I was watching like almost like a compilation thing of Lisa, and she's like, "They're trying." Ron is my brother. But talk bad about it. So, I have a brother, and I have a couple brothers, and I will say Ron has cerebral palsy. He's 10 years older. He has no clue what TikTok is at all. He does not have any social media. He is very, he is unable. So, when I say it is impossible that they talk to him, I mean that with all sincerity. It is impossible. It is physically impossible that they talk to my brother. Physically impossible. And I'll leave it at that. I've already explained that my brother Ron has cerebral palsy. There's no possible way anybody has spoken with him. So that should tell you right there that's a lie. I'm extremely close to my brother. Whew. Sorry about that, Nash. I adore you. You are just such a sweetheart. Yeah, no, it is honest to God, physically impossible. I have told people that. And the thing is I've already talked about my brothers. Oops. So, had they been paying attention, it's almost sad though, like literally almost sad that um, they're going to go around and claim that perfect strangers are going to give them personal information. For instance, there's no way Jess would just, oh, hey, I see somebody on TikTok. They look reputable. Here, let me tell you all about my parents' personal financial problems. Sure. Yeah, you look like a trustworthy person. I'm going to tell you all about my parents being thrown out of the house and their financial distress and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, nice try. I guess some people have to have attention somehow, but not buying it. I mean, if she did, consider herself lucky because I would not just seek out somebody on TikTok and be like, you know what, you seem. I just think it's disgusting when anyone says a family member. It is. It is. Here's the thing. And I've been not, maybe, I mean, I guess some people consider me mean, but the one thing I will not do is I don't care about your family. There's been stuff, even I'm not a fan of villain, never have been. And there's people posting stuff about her family, and she's done some disgusting things to people. She has done stuff about her family, and she's done some disgusting things to people. She has done, and she has done disgusting things to people. She has done some of the lowest shit. Disgusting things to people. She has done some of the lowest shit. Disgusting, disgusting things to people. She has done some of the lowest shit. Disgusting things to people. She has done some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. Some of the lowest shit I've ever seen someone do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old and that's a possibility. But yeah, because my brother can't talk on the phone. So when I went over to see him, I said, "Oh shit, is it frozen? Why does it keep freezing?" Because the low battery thing came on. I went over to see him, and I had mentioned, I said, yeah, people claim that they talked to you about me and you said this and that, and that I never had, or that I don't, what was it? I forget what I heard. That I don't have custody of my son, which he's laying in there, crashed in my bed tonight. So I must have custody of him. Said I can't hold down a job. I have always, all my life, had a job. I've never not had a job. I started babysitting at 14 and then started working at restaurants at 16. And I've never not worked. Never not worked. Actually, I enjoy working. I enjoy working. I take pride wherever I work. I really do. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter. I know people think I work at Pizza Hut or something. I heard I had to start out when I got out of prison. I literally was staying in like a woman's shelter and walked to work every day. Walked to work. I didn't want, my mom would offer to come, get me. Nope, nope, nope. This is, you know what? I was like, I have to do this. I have to work for this. And the shelter was downtown, so it wasn't far from the restaurant. I literally just the day after, so the day I got out of prison, me and my sister went to Walmart. She got me some clothes, some makeup, some hair dye, all the, nails, toenails, all the frou-frou stuff to make me feel better. We did my hair color, did my nails, got a little tanning lotion on. The next day, checked into the shelter, walked down to a couple places, walked into this restaurant, said, hi, just got out of prison yesterday. I need a job. I'll be the hardest worker you ever had. And I worked, 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 and I worked. But I've heard the craziest thing about you. I just shake my head. Oh, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But I started at the bottom and I fell a bunch of times, but you know what? I just keep, and I don't care what, I don't care if I work at McDonald's, like, who cares? Who cares? Like, people are out there working, like some girl, I screenshot it, I'll have to tell you guys her name, comments on one of my videos and says, and of course I just deleted it because I thought that is the most immature thing. She says, "Oh, your kitchen is the size of a walk-in closet." I'm like, okay, well, walk-in closets are, pretty big, but I'm like, okay, who cares? Who cares? Were we on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous? Why do you care the dimensions of my kitchen? Like, who cares? It's so funny. And then they want people to get clean and sober, but then they'll sit and just kick them and make fun of them and talk, You know how disgusting those people are? And I pray I don't know. I hope people like that don't have children. To have that vile of a personality is really, truly scary. And then my son, I posted a video of him. I was so proud of him. He's hit a golf ball way farther than 120 yards. But I posted his little video at Top Golf, and here goes a comment. My 8-year-old hit 220 just last week. I'm like, oh my God. Well, good for them. Good for them. Like, congratulate. Like, just anything to one up somebody. Okay. Congrats. I post a video. It's just awful. It's so awful. Even like I said, like with Lisa, her videos, the way they talk to her and stuff, like even that Jesse LaRusso, I could not believe, which he sounded extremely intoxicated in that video where he was telling her to, oh, it was just awful. I don't even want to repeat what he said. I'm so glad that I dove into him. I knew he had something hiding. When I found that video of him from 2 to 3 years ago, it just blew me away. They don't have anything else. It's sad. It is sad, Nash. They just literally, oh, you seen the video? Oh God, Jesse LaRusso. Oh my God, he is a pig. He told Lisa, or he made a video telling Lisa to go buy a bunch of rugs and unalive herself. But Messy Jesse has a track record of being disgusting towards women and being a habitual liar. I guess now he's going after Frauditor Reaper. I guess that's the same Reaper as Tara. Is that her name? So I guess he said something on YouTube about going after her. So that's his new target. He's just... Oh, did he? Oh, did he? Oh, did he? Whatever. But a lot of things, but one thing I'm not is a disgusting mother. My kids are my world. And no, I mean, I guess he's really close with his mom. So if somebody would say that about his mom, I highly doubt he would take that too well. But I had sent him like $20 because I heard him saying something like, he did the one about Tay, which, I mean, she is a horrible person. I didn't
I didn't hear what the text messages she was sending Lisa after she took took the money. I don't know if I don't know. I guess it technically was Lisa's money. In all fairness, but when she was texting her, calling her names and telling her to go get a job and stuff like that, I thought, oh God. And then I heard she wanted Raggedy to have like some kind of fundraiser for her to go to Vegas. And they just now realized that she's something. Oh God. Poor Tay. Poor Tay. That girl's got issues. I'll give her that. She's got serious issues. She's got a wild imagination, too. Oh, gosh. What am I doing? I don't even know where to go. I'm trying not to go. Oh, God. This thing is so... I need to order one of those things off Amazon tonight. I canceled my Amazon, though. That's the sucky thing. I canceled it because I was hardly ever ordering. So I thought, well, screw it. I'm not going to keep up paying $15 a month for something I'm not even using. I don't know. It's just... This past year's been crazy financially. I just tried to cut back on everything. I couldn't believe, you know what? I haven't bought eggs in a while. I went to Walmart tonight and I kind of looked over and I was like, are you shitting me? I was like, $8 for 18 eggs? $18. I'm telling you, something's got to give. I'm not paying $8 for 18 eggs. I said $18. $8. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I didn't hear what happened with the Vegas thing. If she, like, I mean, I'm sure she didn't help her with the money, but if she stopped talking to her or what. I mean, I'm hoping she finally realized. Well, oh, wait. No, somebody did tell me there's a video. I don't know who has it on YouTube where Raggedy did mention, as much as I hate to admit this, Boss Lady was right. It was like a quick second, but she did say it. Oh, kudos to you, Raggedy. Kudos to you. I'm glad you... I tried to warn you. Oh, well. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes you got to learn the hard way. And that's the best way to learn, is the hard way. The best way is the hard way. I don't know. The last time I talked to Tay, she was stressing about paying rent. Well, and that's the thing. I couldn't do it. My rent, I pay that bitch ahead of time. I'm not holding off on that one. My rent gets paid about a week to 2 weeks before it's due. I am not holding off on the rent. The one thing you always need is a roof over your head, so. I've gotten in fights with landlords and been evicted, but I do have a mouth. But my rent is paid. Oh, I bet. Oh, I know. I know that those words did not taste well in her mouth. That was bitter. I'm sure she had to get a drink of water after that one. Sorry, but it's true. I know that one had to burn. And I don't know why the girl never liked me. She just kept, well, she kept saying I was full of misinformation, but I mean, whatever. You know what? We all have differences of opinions. And, Lux, her and I talk. I haven't talked to her in a couple of days. This weekend was crazy with Super Bowl. I'm not going to lie. I was so busy just like getting prepped at, where's did I work? Pizza Hut. I had to get prepped at Pizza Hut. By the way, I don't work for chain restaurants ever. I think the last place I did was like a Dave and Buster's. I was a server there. Which I'm not going to lie, I made good money there. That was kick-ass money. But yeah, this weekend was nuts. But anyway, so when me and Lux talk, we don't agree. A lot of times we don't agree on stuff. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, we're still cool. We still love each other. Like, that's my girl. That is my girl. She is hilarious. And even my best friend, Megan, like we do not always agree on stuff. And I think I like that about her because we have two opposing views. But I love to hear other people's perspective. It doesn't mean that I want to fight with them. I want to hear what they have to say. When I was in high school years ago, obviously years ago, I think debate was my favorite class. I loved to debate. A healthy debate never hurt anybody. I hope y'all are in bed relaxing. I hope y'all are in bed relaxing. Relax, relax. Get a nice sleep. I heard your brain grows when you're sleeping. That's what I told my son. I say, go to bed, Bubba. Your brain will grow. He's been having some problems lately. I was a little worried this morning. He's having some anxiety. He's trying to put on a brave face. I don't have anxiety. I said, Bub, you don't get sick until it's time for school. That's anxiety. So I'm going to call his pediatrician and see about maybe getting him in to talk to somebody or something. I don't know. Nip it before it gets too bad. I don't want him having other problems from it. I had it. Oh my God. When I was in high school, I had debilitating anxiety. Back then, it was like unheard of. Like if you had anxiety attacks or anything, they just called you crazy. But it was awful. And I still get anxiety now. Like if I drink Monsters, they're so bad for you. If I drink a Monster, like I did Sunday, so today I was having a lot of anxiety. Caffeine is horrible. Horrible, horrible. It's not good for anxiety. Anywho, I can't wait to get this damn thing done. Anyway, so I was talking about getting out of prison and working. And I was a server for years and years and years and years. And I'd love to actually go back to that. I was talking about that, like kind of stepping down and going back into serving. But because I like the challenge of, like, now I get paid salary. So, I mean, I do make tips. So, like, when customers will come in, um, what I do is, like, let's say somebody comes in and they tip, instead of giving it to the girl doing the to-go orders. I mean, she, like, we all kind of, oh, give them plates, napkins, blah, 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 blah. But we all kind of rotate sections of the restaurant. So if people leave a tip, or like an online order, or, whatever, what I do is I split. If people leave a tip, or like an online order, or, whatever, what I do is I split it up between the whole crew. Because I'm like, there's no sense in the person working the front counter taking all the tips, and everybody in the back doing all the hard work walks away with nothing. That's just not fair to me. So, or it's just not fair to my team. And I always try to keep that team mentality going with them. So I tell them, the harder we work as a team, the more money we all make, which they love. So in my office, I'll have like these envelopes, and, they'll randomly come in and say, do I have any tips? So in my office, I'll have like these envelopes, and, they'll randomly come in and say, do I have any tips? I'll have like these envelopes, and they'll randomly come in and say, do I have any tips? But that's his little, like, he'll go buy shoes, buy whatever. Or he'll use his tip money and then save his paychecks. Saving up for, I think he did just buy a car. What does that say? A dozen eggs every 2 days? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. My assistant manager, his girlfriend has chickens. And I said, after I left the grocery store, after I left Walmart tonight, I was like, oh my God. I was like, hey, is Brittany interested in selling any eggs? He texts back, let me check with the hen master. Which usually at Christmas time, I'll buy local eggs because they make the best cutout cookies. But I was going to buy eggs because, don't laugh at me, lately I've been craving ham with beans and cornbread. I don't know why. So the little instant cornbread, I noticed you need eggs. And I was like, damn it. So I went back and I was like, oh my God, it's $8 and something for 18 eggs. And my daughter's like, yeah. I was like, I guess I never really looked at the price. I just always grabbed them. I said something to my ex. I was like, yeah, I was going to get eggs, but no. And he goes, yeah, because of that whole bird flu thing. I was like, what? I never heard about that. I must have missed that. So I was like, well, I guess I'm going to have to splurge and buy some eggs so I can make this cornbread. He's got baseball tomorrow, so I'm like, I'll just throw that in the crock pot. So when he gets home from school, he can eat, and then we'll go to baseball. Because I try to feed him light before baseball. Because I don't want to, because sometimes they kick their butts. Last week we got there and they instantly, like, the coach or the trainer, they have trainers. Trainer gives them those like medicine ball, those heavy ass balls. I was like, all right, pick up the ball, start throwing it to your neighbor. And they had to run around the gym, throw it, run, throw it, like trying to work on their core muscles. And I was like, oh, thank God we didn't eat before baseball, because you would be puking right now, Bubs. He was like, yep. So we learned to eat lightly. Eat very, very lightly. And usually after baseball, him and I will get something to eat at the restaurant that's hooked onto the baseball thing. And we put the phones away. Usually we'll play tic-tac-toe on a piece of paper or on the napkin. And that's our time to sit and talk. And that's his time with Mom. I give each one of my kids like they have special time with Mom. And then tonight, of course, they get together. They start fighting like cats and dogs. I don't even know what happened. This is kind of ironic. He was in the bathtub taking a bath, and she went in the bathroom to do something, and he splashed water on her. So she took one of my little placker brush things that I have to get in between my braces with. So she threw it at him. He freaked out, got pissed off, jumps out of the bathtub, throws a towel around him, chases her through the house. I'm like, stop fighting. And of course I had just got on live, so I was like, well, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go break up a fight. But I let them work it out, and they did. Gotta let the kids work it out. Anybody getting sleepy yet? What did I just do? I messed one of them up. Oh my God, my nails look like crap. Do not look at my nails. They are awful. I cannot keep nail polish on for some reason. I mean, I clean a lot. That could be it, but my nails just don't. No matter if I put a primer on, doesn't matter. But, anyway, so yeah, this year I was thinking about, I've been at my job for a few years, and I like it, and I got really good insurance, and the owners are amazing. And it was kind of funny because I heard what Tay said, and these owners are not that, but I had told her an old story about working at a shop that I swore the owners were involved in something, because there were some just some weird characters coming in. She twisted that story all around. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, I forgot about that. I love TJ Maxx. So I got me a new Yeti, of course. But I got this cool... Wow, that's strange. Those aren't little kids really blaming. What did you say? That's strange. Those aren't little kids really bathing. That weren't bathing. He was in... Oh my God. You're so fucking weird. He was in the bathtub because my children, of course, bathe daily, which I guess that's unheard of on TikTok. Curtain shut. She went in to whatever, brush her teeth, blow her nose, something. He splashed her. So she threw one of those placard things over the curtain at him, pissed him off. They don't bathe around each other. Well, you must be Nookie. Some reason he's fascinated with that. Disgusting pervert that he is. I wish he'd just sue Boss Lady for slander. It's not slander. We all heard him. I've never seen people so enamored with children. It's quite disturbing. I hope you get help for that. Kind of telling on yourself a little bit. I don't even have time for one profile. I don't understand people that have 30 different accounts on here. Let the haters join. If they're watching you and hating on you, you have something that they're lacking. Always remember that. In fact, let's report that comment because I think you really need to be watched. That's quite disgusting. Graphic content. Submit. Let me screenshot that one. God, that's so disgusting. Ugh. Get these pedos out of here. So gross. They're like little roaches just sitting there waiting. Alrighty. Well, I hope everybody has an amazing night. I'm going to watch a couple TikToks and go to bed. Tomorrow is deep clean house. Deep, deep, deep clean. I bought brushes for my drill. Scrubbing the bathtub, sinks, fridge. total deep clean. I do it once a month. I mean, I clean every day, but I do a deep, deep clean once a month. Summertime, it's kind of more. You leave the windows open, all that dust comes in. But I love fresh air. God. I told my son tonight, I said, I can't wait to drive down the highway at night. The windows down. I want to buy a convertible. I've always wanted a convertible. Drive down a country road. That breeze is just honestly the best. I don't think there's anything better. Must be nostalgic for me because I grew up on a farm. The whole country air I love. I hope you all have an amazing evening. Get some rest. And maybe I'll catch y'all tomorrow since I'm off.